OxyContin, that one pill, ruined my life, my family's life.
The first face of homelessness you'll meet is the one of a once was.
I crashed and burned. I lost my house. I lost my corner lot. I lost my John Deere mower. I lost my wife, my son, and lost everything. And I wound up on the streets.
After 10 years on the streets, Mitch Watson finally got clean and sober. Now he works to help the very people whose path he once walked.
Those are folks that are homeless. You know, the majority of the folks are just repeat.
Mitch first takes us to Catholic Charities in Naples.
Would you like to order a lunch, sir? Cheese with your ham and turkey?
Where this is a typical Tuesday.
Comida.
The main thing is that you see how is everybody doing?
It's where we met Mary Lou, who says she's looking for a place in the Everglades. She's sleeping in her Jeep in the meantime. She doesn't like the word homeless.
People aren't homeless. They've had bad things happen, and they're good people, and some of them worked real hard.
Brand new box of sleeping bags. These are some ladies' underwear in here.
This is among many places that collect things to give to those in need.
The need is great, and we are able to do it.
It's also where we realize the face of homelessness may not just be those living it. It's also those working to end it.
We're just trying to give them a hand so that they can help themselves to get out of the situation.
That includes volunteers like Georgette.
I have chili dogs and hot dogs.
And like Betty, who's turning 90 next year.
This is my new career, that's what I say, and I love doing it. I don't have to do it, but I want to do it.
I sleep a little bit everywhere right now.
Navy veteran Michael Allsites is among those they know well here. He goes by Moses.
This is what, 2024, 23? About 10 years.
How long he's been on the streets. But Moses insists he prefers this life.
But I do what I want. I go where I want. I sleep where I want. You know?
Moses showed us the bicycle and small trailer that holds most all he owns.
Then you put a movie in it. When you're done, turn it off.
He admits it can get tiring to live this way. His goal is to buy a van and travel.
I just don't want to be bothered. You know, I love being by myself. Only thing I got to deal with me and God, and that's it.
He's been doing it for so long, that's what's kept him from moving to the next level.
Mitch Watson remembers getting used to the streets. He sees the same thing in Moses.
They have to find it within themselves and realize within themselves that I need a better life. Hello in the camp, it's Mitch.
Our next stop with Mitch is a short one.
Right over there.
He checks on what was a homeless camp off a main road. Those here have since cleared out.
It's very common, yeah. They won't stay more than a few months in general, and it's part of the reality of being homeless. Eventually, you're going to be asked to leave. All right.
As we make our way to our final stop, Mitch says calls for help have soared. And it's not just those considered chronically homeless. It's a new problem, caused in part by Hurricane Ian and crippling housing costs.
We're seeing an unconventional rise in the homeless population, a period of complete devastation when it comes to new people being homeless for the first time.
New people like Joanne Novelli. 2 years ago, she was on the streets.
I had no place to sleep, so I slept in my car.
It's hard to fathom for a woman who was once a big-time realtor. At nearly 80 years old, financial problems had left her homeless. Proof that it can happen to anyone.
What was that like?
Horrible. I was scared.
Thankfully, Mitch found Joanne and found her a place to stay. But all she's been through...
No. I never imagined.
And I've had clients, senior clients, that have told me, Mitch, I'd rather die than live out of the car, than leave my home that I've been in for 30 years.
It's a harsh reality to end our day with Mitch. A day that proves now, more than ever, the face of homelessness is changing. It's a problem getting worse. People who need more help and more solutions.
I'm not talking about socialism. I'm just talking about programs that will support folks that need it the most when it comes to housing. That's the hole right now. We don't have enough programs and people to help folks that are experiencing these heartaches.
Reporting local from Naples, I'm Evan Dean for the NBC2 Investigators.